So here are the three variants of NVA folding shovels that would have been used from the 1960s until 1990. Here we have the welded variant of the standard folding shovel. It's welded because you can see the handle is welded to the actual blade, compared to the other next version, which you'll see in a minute, is riveted. Otherwise, the construction is identical. These would have been used from the 1960s all the way into the end, most likely. But it's very hard to tell in pictures. But they likely just would have been around because they made a lot of them. Here's the second variant. It's unknown when they first showed up, but I suspect it was most likely the 70s. Based on how many there are out there. This variant has the handle riveted to the blade. This is the most common variant out there. Here we have the UTV shovel. This one's identifiable, got the serrated edge and the brown plastic swivel right here. Also has the keyhole in the center of the blade. UTV stuff was not used for the most part, except one picture from the late 80s in which these shovels possibly are in use. The UTV cover is very apparent, but it's not possible to discern whether they're using the UTV shovel or in earlier variants with the UTV cover. So here we have NVA folding shovel covers. Here are all the variants that are known. Here we have the black leather variant. This would have shown up in the early to mid 60s when the folding shovel was first introduced. These were produced into the 70s, however. This one is actually marked MFS, so Stasi. Here's the first pattern of the vinyl variant. These would have showed up in the mid to late 60s, and these are used into the 70s. Here's the classic 80s shovel cover. These would have been introduced probably around the late 70s, and they're used all the way to the end of East Germany. They're very different. You can see they don't have this middle holder right here, and the strap is much thinner, along with the strap extending further down the length of the cover compared to the 80s where it's much shorter. Here are the two weird shovel cover variants. Here we have the UTV cover. That's the classic UTV green webbing and the hooks on the back. Here we have the late 80s paratrooper cover. Very similar to UTV, except it has blue web straps and does not have any of the UTV hooks. There is a picture of this in use in the late 80s with East German paratroopers. Otherwise, its use is unknown. So here are the covers paired with the shovel it would most likely be used with.